What's up, AML family? Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We are here in the middle of the struggle. This is Port Richmond, Philadelphia, and I met a very nice young lady. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How you doing today?
Better than most days. I'm doing good today.
Okay, that's good to hear. What's your name?
Kathleen.
Oh, nice to meet you, Kathleen. Where are you from originally?
Near Pittsburgh.
Shout out Pittsburgh, we out there?
Yeah.
How old are you?
35.
Okay, you look younger than that. So let's talk about Kensington a little bit. How long I'm in Port Richmond, but you obviously go to Kensington also, right?
Yeah.
So how long have you been down in Port Richmond? Because I saw you, hustling down there.
Off and on for about the past. I've been out here off and on for about 10 years.
Wow, 10 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time, right?
Yeah.
Are you stuck down here when you say you stuck?
Yes and no. It's the addiction that keeps me here.
Oh, okay. All right, so let's go down memory lane a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about your childhood growing up.
I had a good childhood. I mean, there was no abuse, nothing. I had like the picture perfect childhood. Both my parents worked. I had a good relationship with both of them. I went to school, some college, went into the Army, and I had a good childhood. It was good.
Okay, so you grew up with both of your parents, huh?
Yeah.
That's nice. What are some of your favorite childhood memories?
Just spending time with my mom.
Oh.
I was really close to her.
That's great.
Yeah.
And are your parents currently alive?
Yeah.
Do you stay in touch with them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's good. So, what type of student were you in school?
A's and B's. I did pretty well in school.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. What was your favorite subject?
English.
English, nice. So, how far did you go in school?
I graduated and then I did a year of college, but then I went to the military and I quit school.
So after the military, what did you do after that?
Well, I met my now deceased husband,
I'm so sorry.
And he was the one that kind of took me down the wrong path.
Wow. Okay, so let's go back down memory lane. I'm so sorry about his death and also what happened to you. Let's talk about the first drug you tried.
It was ecstasy. I remember we went down to a club in Dallas and he told me to try it. It would just make the night so much better, and it was like just nothing like I'd ever tried before. It was just It was just so much fun to me at the time.
Right. At the time, right? So after the ecstasy, what was the next drug you progressed to?
Snorting coke, just mostly party drugs, drinking, things like that.
Right. That's tough.
Yeah.
So now currently out here, what all drugs are you struggling with?
Fentanyl, getting off. I actually was just in rehab about 2 weeks ago, so I don't really have much of a habit now, thank God, but it's hard to stay clean. But I do struggle with the fentanyl.
Wow. So who introduced you to fentanyl? Yeah, who introduced you to fentanyl?
My ex-husband, the one that's dead.
So he's the one basically show you the drug game, huh?
Yeah.
And you don't mind if I ask you, what did he die from?
He overdosed, but the coroner said the overdose isn't what killed him. He fell face forward in a puddle and drowned in a few inches of water on the sidewalk in Kensington.
Oh my God.
It took 3 days for someone to call the police.
What?
Yeah, they just kept stepping over him.
What?
Yeah.
And how long ago this was?
February was 2 years.
Damn, I'm so sorry. That's horrible. So the first time you did heroin, was it like brown heroin?
Yeah.
How did it make you feel?
I didn't like it. It made me sick, nauseous, dizzy. I didn't like it.
Right. So why you continue doing it?
My ex-husband kept pushing me to do it, I guess. I guess it was kind of in his favor for me to do it, because if I was hooked on it, I was mostly the money maker, so I had to have it, so I had to get money. So if I had it, he had it.
Oh, So do you have any resentment towards him for, you know?
I work on that a lot. I try not to. I try to let things go.
Oh, okay.
I try to forgive.
Yeah, that's good. So now that you're struggling with fentanyl out here, how many bags would you say that you need every day to maintain?
Right now, just 2.
2 bags?
I was up to 16,
All right.
but I
Damn.
went to rehab, and thank God I got down. So
Okay. So what triggered you to coming back to this, you know, to the streets to using again?
my insurance turned me down for a halfway house for sober living. They turned me down for that. It's just, I don't know.
That's sad, right? And that's the problem that we're having with society. They put money over people's life. You know, they have 30 days for people to go to rehab, and you've been using for like more than 30 days, so it's going to take longer than 30 days, right?
Yeah, I was still sick 16 days into my treatment, so in 30 days, not much was done.
So that was how much? That was the amount of time you was in there for only 30 days, and then because of your insurance wouldn't extend.
No, they wouldn't extend me, and they wouldn't send me to a halfway house, and I couldn't get funding. I couldn't get a scholarship.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So is that something you are interested in, that we can make that happen for you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. That's beautiful to hear. So now, how do you support your habit?
Panhandling mostly. I borrow money from my mom sometimes, but I try not to do that too often.
Oh, okay. You don't do dates or anything?
No.
Why you decide not to do that? Just curious, because that's what most of the girls do.
Mostly because I had a friend that did it, and she was murdered in the back of a car. She had her throat slit, so it just scares me. Like, you never know who you're gonna run into.
Absolutely. I heard so many worst dating experience out here. So, that's smart you don't do that.
Yeah.
Because that's playing Russian roulette.
I know.
Every time you get in the car. All right, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. So now, what's 24 hours in your life look like now?
I get up, panhandle a little bit to get my morning bag, hang out, come out in the afternoons to get my evening bag. That's about it. I take care of a stray cat over here.
Oh, that's nice. I could definitely bring you some cat food.
Yeah.
So now, the situation that when you are in that place and it's all about insurance, so you do want to stay there, you do want to turn your life around. It's not because, of that only, but you do want to do it, right? If you had the opportunity?
I do.
Okay, that's great. So what's the worst thing that has happened to you since you've been out here?
Losing my housing, losing my job, and just people look at you like you're nothing but scum. Like you've always been like a loser. You've never had a job. It's not like that.
Right.
I've had a whole life before this.
Tell us, what was your life like before your addiction?
I did 3 years in the military. I mean, I supported my unit while they went overseas. During Iraqi freedom. I'm not like a loser. I'm not a scumbag. Like, I don't steal from people. I try not to hurt people, but it's like,
it's a tough struggle.
It's hard to change people's, I can't think of the word, their perspective on addiction. It's hard because they see it in movies, and if they've never been through it, then they don't know.
Understand. Yeah, they cannot relate to the struggle, and you think they'll educate themselves, because that's what's going to open your eyes, right?
Yeah.
Education. Okay, so we're almost done. What are all your struggles out here? What are all your struggles?
Having enough money every day to stay well and to eat, and finding a place to take a shower, finding a place to get out of the rain.
That's tough. What's your living status?
I lost my apartment a little while ago down on Richmond Street, not too far from here. I lost my apartment. I have a friend who charges, but everybody wants money for you to stay there. He charges me like $15 a night to stay there, and I can't afford that.
when you're not sleeping at your friend's place, where do you sleep?
Over there.
Over there?
When it's not filled with trash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So don't you get, that must be scary at night, right?
Actually, it's pretty quiet. It's just me and Billy sometimes, and he's cool, so.
Oh, okay.
Nobody really bothers me back here.
Right. Okay, all right. Right.
Yeah, my wallet got stolen, so I'm waiting for like my social security card and birth certificate to come in so I can get my license back so I can start working. Hopefully once I start working again, I can get back on my feet.
What was the last job you had?
I worked at Cash's Bakery, the one in New Jersey a few years ago.
Okay. Yeah, it's not easy. So you know about the intervention that is coming to Kensington? Because you see the situation that's out there on the Ave.
The A&E TV show?
Well, not A&E, but the city and the people are coming together to do something about the drug crisis. So in your opinion, what do you think needs to be done to help this drug crisis?
Well, just like when Dr. Oz came here, he came here for a day and then nobody heard anything else about the rehab and all the promises he made. Nothing ever came through with that.
Right.
If they're going to do an intervention, they need to follow through.
So what do you think needs to be done from your perspective? Because, you know, taking the people, cleaning the streets and kicking the people out, but where are the people going?
Right.
What do you what do you got in store for them? So what do you think needs to be done to help our brothers and sisters who are struggling?
I think we need to have more affordable, sober housing, more, places for people to go. I mean, a lot of us out there don't have a dollar to our name. We don't have insurance. We don't have ID. So we can't even rent a room.
Yeah.
You know,
the struggle is difficult, right?
It is. That's why I think a lot of people stay in it, because they just say, screw it. Like, it's easier just to do this.
Yeah. So when you first started, I forgot to ask you this question. Do you snort or do you shoot?
I started out snorting, but then I went to shooting.
Okay. All right. So do you think there's a huge drug crisis amongst the youth?
Yes and no. I see it's more acceptable now, I think, for like the younger kids to smoke weed. And when I grew up, like, oh my God, you're smoking weed? Like, no. Like, now it's more acceptable and it's even legal now, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I think it's...
Gotcha.
I do. And they say like marijuana is the gateway drug, and I do believe that. I started it, yeah, I do.
So they're asking why are you not going to the VA?
Why am I not? I don't have ID right now.
She said she don't have ID. So how difficult is it for you to get ID?
I just need my social. To get my ID, I need my social security card, birth certificate. I'm waiting, and I don't have an address for those to go to, so I'm waiting for my mom to get them, and then I gotta find an address out here for her to send them to.
Okay, so see, it's like a run around for people to get the stuff that they need. Mm-hmm. She said your name is in the system. Somebody said your name is in the system.
What system?
She said, what system, guys? What system is her name in? Yeah, I'm talking to, the AML family, because they, trying to help us help you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got kicked out because her insurance wouldn't cover her staying there longer than 30 days, and that's the problem we're having with the system. All right, so we're in Philadelphia, not too far from Kensington. All right, so we're about to wrap up this interview. All right, so let's get off topic to get to know you as a person, and we done, all right? What's your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Yo, shout out to the Sag. I'm Sagittarius, December 1st.
December 9th.
Oh, December 9th. Yo, I just got one of my peoples out here. All right, yeah, so what are some of your favorite foods?
Anything Italian, anything Mexican.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a favorite band or artist that you listen to?
I listen to a lot of everything, really. Not so much a favorite. I listen to everything.
What is one thing that you love most about yourself?
I hate these questions.
It's all right. You gotta love one thing about yourself.
I'm a very loyal person to my family.
That's
and the people
awesome.
that I love.
Do you have kids?
One, yeah.
Where is your child now?
He's in New Jersey with my ex-husband's mother, the one that passed away. He's in New Jersey.
Do you stay in touch with him?
Yeah.
That's good. All right, so when you was a little girl, what do you want to become when you grow up?
Oh my God, what did I want to be? I wanted to be everything, a teacher, a news reporter, everything. Like, oh my God.
That's awesome, right?
I wanted to work for NASA. I wanted to be everything. It was, yeah.
Got you. So are you currently in a relationship?
Yes and no. He got clean about 2 years ago. And when I went into treatment this time, he went down to Florida with his sister to rent a house. So he's down there with her.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you look for in a partner?
Somebody that's dedicated and, does honest, truthful, loyal.
All right. So daytime or nighttime, which one are you?
Nighttime.
Why?
I don't know. I've never been a morning person.
Got you. So when you hear the word art, right? A-R-T, art, what is art to you?
Anything creative, anything that you can create.
Beautiful. Are you, do you have a spiritual or religious belief?
Yeah.
What is it?
God.
Okay. Where do you believe you'll go when you die?
Hopefully heaven. That's why I try not to hold resentments. I try not to hold hate in my heart. I
That's
do my
beautiful.
best.
So God forbid, if you were to die tomorrow, what would you like to be remembered for?
Just a caring person, really.
Got you. And what is your short-term goals?
Short-term goals, get off this stuff, get out of Philadelphia, and just in a healthier environment, get a healthy support system.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And what is your long-term goals?
Find a job, get a house.
That's awesome. So if your family and your friends were supposed to see this video, what message would you like to send to them?
Just that they know I'm okay. Even though I'm struggling, I'm okay still.
All right. So if you can travel to any place or country, where will you go?
I've always wanted to see London.
Wow.
The buildings,
Oh, that's nice,
the history.
right?
I've just always wanted to see it.
So if you can be any animal, what animal will you be?
Elephants.
Wow.
I love elephants. They're the smartest animal, the land animal. They're amazing.
Okay, shout out to all the animals. I'm an elephant, right?
Yeah.
An elephant bring good luck. You know what they say, elephant got luck. Okay, so we got 2 more questions for you, all right? There are a lot of people in this world who judge people who are struggling with addiction because they cannot relate. What message do you have for them?
Educate yourself, open your mind, because it can happen to anybody.
You heard that? Educate yourself, open your mind, and it can happen to anybody. And to cap things off, to take us home, what are some things that you're in need of that we can help you with?
Sober living.
Sober living.
That's really about it.
All right. So AML family, what was your name one more time?
Kathleen.
Kathleen. We have the lovely Kathleen out here. She's looking for sober living. If anyone, got some information out there on some sober living, send me a message, all right? She got my card and we'll stay connected to her. So Kathleen, I got a bunch of goodies in here. Love, go in there and take whatever you want, all right?
Thank you.
Yeah, go in there, pull it closer to you and take whatever you want.
Oh my God, this log is very uncomfortable.
You see the struggle is real with our brothers and sisters. But she's looking for a sober living house because she got the rehab she was in. They kicked her out after 30 days because her insurance wouldn't extend her to stay there longer. See, these freaking people only care about money and not human life. Yeah, take whatever you want. Take as much as you want, dear.
I'm actually pretty good on the, oh my God, so much
Yeah, it's a lot of sweets in there too, you go in there, take whatever you want. So guys, don't be bitter, be better, all right? That's what we all about, being better people, not being bitter. If you got a problem with us showing what we doing, go watch your fake ass reality shows and be blind.
Yeah.
Thanks, y'all.
How long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing this for almost 2 years.
Wow.
But I myself too, I've been in the struggle. I've been judged by society, and society still judge me because I have a felony on my record and I have been involved with drugs.
They're actually making it harder for people to get their records expunged.
So I know what it's like.
Yep.
I almost died from popping pills, so yeah, God got me here for a reason, and I'm not gonna. I'm always gonna open more people's eyes. Is that all you want, dear?
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good.
Okay, all right. So guys, thank you so much. You know, we want to tell Kathleen, we want to welcome Kathleen to the family, and I'll see you guys on the next live. I'm gonna shut this off, and I'm gonna go to deep inside Kensington. All right, peace out. For you know, helping make a difference. That's what it's all about.
Are you have a safe afternoon?
All right, you too, okay? Take care, dear.